stuffs, right?
Sure. That's what we hear.
Yeah.
Eh?
Pedro, where did your journey with Java start? Where,
Yeah.
when, and how it was?
Well, I can say that when I was before my when I got to college, it was 1998. Then when a friend said to me, "Oh, you're going to study computer science," I said, "Yeah," and he said, "Oh, you need to study this," and he gave me a small book says Java 1.0.
Oh,
It was 1998, and I said, "Wow, that's interesting." But I didn't understand nothing. I didn't try anything. I was like doing my
yeah.
exams to get to college, right? And then in 1999, I got to college, and one of the very first things I the first year is just maths and stuff, and then the second year, like 2000, I started studying Java, and at that time Java was getting into the college. So in 2001 I had like a special Java class
Yeah.
in the college, but I started using this in 2000. So my first Swing application
Whoa.
was in Java 2, right? Java 2 is 98. So for me it was in 2000. So I could say,
Yes.
yeah,
So
I got pretty far, so
you
far
got
away. But
from the beginning, right?
yes, but I started coding professionally just in 2004, to the military here, there in Brazil, and then I had many years of Java in my life. It was a small amount of years that I didn't have Java in my life, like these last 3 years, for example. But that
Yeah.
I'm full time Python now. The
Oh,
last three
really?
years, yeah. And then for me, it's I think after all those years of Java, when we getting Python was very easy.
Yeah.
Because we saw all the goodness and the bad stuff of Java that from that time, from Java 1.2,
Yeah. That is
1.3,
something.
1.4.
On the beginning, I believe it was really hard to work with Java, right? I
Yeah, that,
I
that
start.
people start getting angry about Java because of that, because Java is really hard. Java
Yeah.
is, to get something in Java, you need to know object orientation. And if people don't understand that today, you can imagine how it was
Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah. That
So
is true. I started in, let me think, 20, 2010, I believe. No,
mm,
2009. I started with Java using Java 6.
Java
We
6 was already much
Yeah, we start with Java for web, creating web servers with Spring,
better.
but it's still
Yeah, so
using
we had
Tomcat
Spring
or
already.
JBoss, something.
I think
So
Spring is 2004, right? When the first version of Spring.
yeah, I think so.
I remember because I use AGB 2.0.
Yeah, I use it a little
It
bit.
was so awful. That thing was incredibly bad to work with. Not to develop it was so strange way to develop this. Lots of configurations, lots of XML, and of course the difficulty to run stuff, because
Yeah,
that thing gets so much memory, and in our machines that didn't have all this memory that we have today, right?
yeah.
It was really
In
bad.
the past, if you have like 256, it's a lot of memory in the past, right?
Yeah, I remember my laptop had 1 gigabyte, 2 gigabytes, and when
Yeah,
I
I can
got like,
imagine.
I think, yeah, 2 gigabytes, and it was like a lot of memory.
And
But after that, we realized I discovered Spring, and Spring was something that changed many Java webs
yeah,
developers from that time, because Spring was really much more simpler than EGB. Of course, there were still lots of XML at that time,
yeah,
but all the things were much more cleaner, I could say. And
yeah,
so Spring had this idea of being clean.
yeah.
Oh,
Nowadays, I believe we don't have why as to tell that Java is hard because we
mhm.
have many ways to run the things easily, right?
Oh yeah.
Have a lot of options of frameworks,
Mhm.
tools, and I
Yeah.
remember,
When I discovered Spring Boot,
yeah,
I don't remember when.
it was amazing.
Around 2010, and a little after that. But Spring Boot was like the best thing that ever happens in a Java web developer life, because
Yeah,
then we had all the stuff, no need to XML to configure all the things, where like the full configurations and all the stuff. It
yeah. Spring Boot
the
changed our world, right?
Yeah, changed the
How we
world.
create
That's
things.
why it's so used until now.
Yeah, I remember I
But
got a Spring Boot for the first time I got for a project to Grupo Pão de Açúcar, I believe,
mhm,
using microservices and running all the things easily. Because before that, we had to configure at JBoss a lot of stuffs, and that it was a really hard thing to do for me,
mhm.
thinking on the beginning,
But
and I never was able to create something from the zero with success with that. So
wow.
I was struggling. So sometimes the Spring Boot happens. So
Mhm.
my my work became easily a lot. So
For sure. Yeah, I remember that I create some videos in my YouTube channel as well. I had an old YouTube channel called Java for Beginners, Java para iniciantes em português.